try to, but
Okay, just a minute. Let's fix here everything, and then we can start. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so let's just start by connecting inwards. We take a deep breath, and when we exhale, we're slowing down and we're softening towards the earth. Again, let's take a deep breath. And exhale. And visualize that you're like directing all the tension down from your body or through your body, through your feet, into the earth. Okay. Let's just gently start to move from side to side. Very gently, no, not pushing or doing strong, just gently, gently. Feel that your arms are hanging from your shoulder joints. And gradually we can increase the movement a bit stronger. And then let's say tap with the back of the hand in the area of our kidneys in the back. And then let's just shift the movement from side to side. And we start just again by allowing the arms to move free. Yeah. Don't push them, don't make the movements too strong. And start to synchronize with the breath. Yeah. So we inhale in the end of the movement and we exhale and then we inhale to the other side. And slowly let's increase the movement, make it a bit stronger, a bit bigger. And then let's emphasize a bit more in the top, a bit of a twist backwards. And make sure that you're breathing deep to the area that is exposed with that stretch or with that opening. And then again, we're lowering down the movement, slowing it down a bit. And again, as we started from side to side, very soft. And as you're moving like this, try to pay attention to the central channel, visualizing a line crossing your body, starting from the earth, crossing the body to the heaven. And it's like your center that you move around it. Okay, beautiful. Back to the center. Let's continue with some rotation. Continue, continue. And let's change direction. Okay, again, the first direction. Do it a bit slower and try to emphasize all the movements, meaning all direction. Try to take it to the maximum without hurting your body. And reverse again. And then let's try to do the same idea but in 8 movement. Okay? And if you started, let's say, to the left, now start to the right. Do opposite direction. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's work a little bit on the shoulders. So, big movement backwards, slowly, slowly. Make sure that you're inhaling deep into your chest as you go up and backwards, and then exhaling down. Slowly, slowly. The emphasis is on the deep breath to the chest. And to help more, let's make sure that we're rotating the arms and the shoulder in the end of the movement, and then exhale. Big welcome, Niall. Thank you for joining. Your presence is a gift for us. Okay, and let's reverse. Okay, so now the emphasis is the same idea, but on the upper back. Yeah? So we go a bit slower on the top, making sure that the back, upper back is filling up with a lot of air, and then we're dropping down, slowly. Yeah, and make sure that you do this movement to widen your shoulder blades. Okay, and now let's pose here, yeah, like a gorilla, yeah. Try to lift one side and then the other side. So feel that you're extending from your buttocks all the way to the shoulder and shoulder blades, like you're widening that area more and more. And then you exhale. Okay, and again, soft from side to side. Soft, soft. Okay, let's work on the shoulder blades specifically. So the way we do it, we're interlacing the fingers. We go like this, okay? And now, we want to bring the arms as far away as we can, and at the same time to widen the shoulder blades from the back, yeah? Wide. And now we do the opposite. We're bringing the arms backwards, and we want to visualize that we're closing the shoulder blades behind and bringing them down as much as we can. Okay, so backwards. And then again, forward and far away, and arch a little bit your back and tilt your tailbone forward. And then in the end of the movement, breathe deep, deep, deep into your upper back, chin to chest. Okay, go back, bring your shoulder blades towards each other and down as much as you can. Again, further away, inhale, open your shoulder blades. Exhale, bring them close to each other and down. Inhale, exhale. Okay, and now like we did before in that big movement, let's bring the arms forward, and now again just try to like roll your shoulder blades and try to open more the sides of your body. Yeah, and release. Okay, let's do a free movement. Shake everything. Okay, release all tension in the body. Shake the arms, the fingers, the hands. Shake the shoulders. Shake the spine. Shake the legs. Shake the jaw. Some sound. Okay, and slowly pose and just observe what's happening. Observe how your breath is moving. Observe the state of your mind. Okay, and let's pay attention to the weight and just observe how it's distributed between the legs, between the sides of the body. And if it's not the same, left and right, just try to shift and find your alignment between the sides. Then a check forward and backwards. Yeah, and again, try to bring the body to alignment, feeling that the crown, the tailbone, and the middle between both feet is aligned. Then check your spine and check if your spine is aligned. Can you feel a direct connection between the tailbone through the whole spine to the crown? Just check, and then if you need to do some adjustments, see what you can do. This will change through the class. Okay, wonderful. Good. Let's work a little bit more with the arms and the shoulders. So let's create big movement with the arms as we're lifting them forward. And again, like we did before, try to push them as far as you can from your body, and then up and then backwards. When you go backwards, try to open as much as you can backwards and down. Okay? Inhale. Big movement and slow movement. Try to use the maximum range of movement of your shoulders slowly to all direction. Push them away. Okay, when we're lifting, make sure that you're bringing your hands like this, yeah? Back of the hands to each other. And push them away. Deep breathing. Again, use it to open your chest with as much air as possible. And bring the movement to your whole body. Okay, now let's reverse. Yeah, so we're taking the arm as much backwards as we can from below, first of all. Backwards, sideways. Away, and down. Continue. Okay, now when we're starting, we do the opposite. Yeah, when we go backwards, we're opening, and then bring them back to back. Strong breathing. Okay, good. And again, soft. From side to side, let go of the tension, let go of the effort. Relax, completely relax. Okay, good. Wonderful. Let's say take the right arm and bring it as close as we can. To the shoulder. Yeah. Before we adding the other arm to pull further, just see naturally when you push the arm away from the shoulder joint and you start to make this rotation, slowly bring it away. Make sure that when you go with your arm towards your shoulder, you don't go with your whole body or with your shoulder itself. Try to feel that you're opening the shoulder joint here. So keep the clavicle, keep backwards, yeah? Only the arm elongates, and then, and in the end of the movement, help with the other arm. Okay? And like always in yoga, pay attention where the tension is, where the challenge is, and breathe to it. Yes, so we're just not only applying power, we're applying awareness to the area of the tension or the stretch, and we're softening so the body can let go and go deeper. Make sure that you're keeping your elbow straight, yeah? The elbow of the straight arm. So although it's a simple movement, if you really pay attention, there's many things here to pay attention and to make sure that it's working correctly. Okay, Wonderful. Release tension from the shoulder. Okay, let's do the other arm. Okay, so we lift it first to the side and we push it away from the body. And then with a lot of awareness to the shoulder joint, without moving anything else, keep bringing it away and away and away from the body. Don't let the shoulder move forward, bring it backwards. Yeah? And continue to move as much as you can without moving anything else towards the other shoulder. And only in the end of the movement, then you're helping further. Now when you're in the pose, you're keeping your elbows straight. You're keeping your awareness inside the left shoulder. And you try to recognize where you can help with your awareness, with your breath, to soften further so it can open more and more. Okay, now release, free movement. Let the whole body shake, release the tension. See, even if you do this simple movement and all the fingers are moving on their own, the whole body gonna relax, everything, because the body is connected. The minute one thing is free, it's affecting everything else. Okay, good. Let's continue. Okay, let's work with the breath and with some movement. We're lifting the arm from the sides. And really feel that when you're lifting the arm, you're creating so much space and you're filling up that space with a lot of air. Okay, let's inhale deep. Fill up as much air that you can through the opening spaces. And then exhale exactly opposite direction. Bend down. Continue. Inhale. Open and open, open. Create space. A lot of space. Exhale. Again. Open. Create space. Create space. Create space. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and release, 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 release. Okay, wonderful. Again, take a minute to observe. The body changes all the time, and we need to train the mind to pay attention what's happening. Not just continue all the time. Pay attention for a minute. How is the quality of your breathing? Is it deep? Is it shallow? Is it going down towards your lower abdomen, pelvic floor? Is it more just in the chest? Does your breath spreads equally on both sides of the body, into both sides of the body? What's happening in your face? Is there tension in your face, or is it soft and comfortable? How is your forehead? How are your eyes? Your facial muscles? Your jaw? Make sure that everything softens. Wonderful. Okay. Let's bring the feet a bit closer to each other and let's interlace the fingers together. Okay, this time with two fingers pointing up and we're stretching straight up. Okay, so as you're stretching straight up, make sure that you are widening the toes. Yeah, you want to spread your toes. You want to widen your feet. The sole of the feet. You want to feel that it's widening. You want to activate your inner arches. Okay, from there we're lifting to activate the thighs and lift the kneecaps. From there we're activating the pelvic floor. Okay, so we have a feeling that we're pushing down from the pelvic floor through the feet into the center of the earth. And then from there we're lifting up the whole torso, the shoulder, the arms, the fingertips,
and we're visualizing light shooting to infinity. Okay, so push down and lift up. And now as we're holding it like this, let's take a very deep breath and let's try to lift up more and push down more. As if we're spreading to both directions or separating. Again, inhale deep. Push down, lift up. One more time. Exhale and inhale deep. Good. From that height, let's go down to the right side. Keep your arms, if possible, straight. Yeah, don't bend your elbows if you can. Stretch them, so be like a line connecting your crown and your fingertips. Okay, inhale deep. Now when you exhale, exhale to your lower abdomen and lower back and lift up. Stretch again in the center and let's go down to the other side. Don't lose the connection with the feet, with the base that we created in the beginning. Okay, let's come up and now let's relax the arms. And then let's, again, release tension from the shoulder, upper body. Release tension from the whole body. Shake a little bit. Okay. Let's repeat one more time. We're interlacing the fingers. And again, if you can, interlace in different way, just to train the mind not to do the same thing automatically. And then we go up. So now choose to go to the another side that you choose consciously. Yeah? Choose which side. Activate again feet, thighs, pelvic floor. And elongate first up. And then we go to whatever side you decide. As we're holding the pose on the side, let's rotate a little bit and expose our chest to the ceiling and turn our head the same way. As you're holding the pose like this, then breathe deep into your chest. Okay, let's inhale. Exhale to the lower abdomen and lower back to protect your back from injuring when you're lifting. Stretch in the center and let's go down to the other side. Okay, and the same idea. Yeah, rotate a little bit to expose your chest and rotate your head and breathe deep to the exposed part of your chest. Okay, again, inhale deep, exhale to the lower abdomen, lower back, and lift up, stretch in the center, and then slowly arms down. Okay, relax, relax, relax. Shake a little bit. Okay. Let's open a bit wider step. Let's direct our feet 45 degrees to the sides. Okay. And start gradually to bend down. Now, ideally, yeah, if I'm like this and I'm bending, my knees goes out of my feet. Yeah, they're not aligned. So we're making a wider step, and we want the feet, the knees, not to go outside, away from the toes. Yeah. So when I look, it's more above the ankles than above the toes. Yeah. So here is no less than 90 degrees. Okay, so we're going up a little bit. Let's do it active. And we go down. As you go down, make sure that you're tilting your tailbone underneath. Yeah? Underneath, so we don't create an arch of the back like this. On the contrary, we want to bring the tailbone under, yeah, and feel that the back is more soft. Again, go up, inhale. Exhale, go down. Okay, let's add movement of the hands. So we're going to praying position. When we go up, we're lifting the arms. When we go down, we're lowering the arms as low as we can. Again, inhale. Exhale. This time, press your fingers and allow the base of your palm to separate. Yeah? Then you can go further down with the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Go down. Okay, let's keep down if you can. Keep pushing your knees backwards. And here let's make an H shape. Slowly, slowly. Always synchronize with breathing, always. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other, and let's reverse the direction. Okay, and go up and release tension. Okay. Good. Just a minute, let's work a little bit with the head. So just simple head rotation and synchronization with the breath. Okay, soften your head to all direction. Beside dropping it backwards, don't drop backwards. Keep the back control to protect the cervical spine. And always synchronizing with breathing. Okay, let's reverse. Okay, wonderful. Back to the center. And let's repeat standing poses. So, let's turn one foot to the side. Yes, so it's pointing to the wall, to the opposite wall. Okay, and make sure that the front heel of that foot is in line with the back arch of the back foot. Oops. What's happened to the ski ladies? Okay, so we go down. Okay, so we're going down and make sure that your knees is rotating backwards, yeah? The front knee, yeah? Because the tendency is to let it move inwards. We don't want that to happen. We want it to push it backwards. In the same time, we don't want the torso to rotate. So there's an opening in the groins because both are rotating backwards in the same time. Okay, wonderful. Then we're pushing, really push strong, the front feet against the back foot, yeah? Feel that they're pushing against each other. Wonderful. Now let's support in the hip joint and let's lift the arm and go a bit backwards as much as we can. Try to keep the elbows straight if you can. And then here as well, rotate a bit and open, expose your chest. Okay, slowly push up. And let's do the other side. We're closing, we're opening. Okay, strong. Yeah, make sure that your feet are strongly rooted, that they are wide, like we did the first standing. Yeah, so the feet are wide and open from all direction, and we start to bend the front knee. Okay, when we go down, we're adjusting the distance between the legs. And as we are down, we're also paying attention to the movement between the front knee and the left area of the groin. Oops. Okay, good. Now again, we're supporting on the hip joint and we're lifting the arm. Make this movement big, okay? And then go backwards.
Okay, so we have opposing movement. Okay, the front knee is directing to one direction, and then we go opposite direction with the torso and the arm. At the same time, we're rotating the chest and we're looking upwards. We're breathing deep, deep to the chest. Okay, inhale, exhale, push up and release tension and release tension. Okay, let's continue and do another standing pose. Let's do a beautiful triangle. So again, we're starting the same, one foot pointing to the wall, other one is straight. We inhale the arms, strong. And always make sure that when you're lifting the arms, you start to push them away from the shoulder joint. So there's a space inside. Inhale. Now shift your pelvis to the opposite direction. Yeah, so first is this movement of the pelvis. Yeah, the shoulders still didn't move. And then we're moving the shoulders and the whole torso. Okay. When we're holding the pose, we're elongating away, all the time away. Yeah, the leg, the front leg can be slightly bent, but then we can try and stretch it. Okay, good. Now one arm down, and with the other one, let's make a very slow circle from below. And again, elongate it to all direction very slowly, no rush. Push it, push it, push it away. And then we hold it just in line with the other arm. And we breathe. Once we fix the pose, the physical pose, the awareness goes into the whole body. And when we inhale, try to feel that you're inhaling to the whole body. You're seeing the body from inside. And when you exhale, you feel that something is moving with your out breath. The energy is starting to flow strong. Okay, let's get ready to go up. So first of all, we inhale deep. When we exhale, we're bending the front knee a little bit, and we're exhaling the same to the lower body, and we're lifting up. Arms down, just relax for a minute. And then we do the other side. We close the foot. We're opening the other one. We're creating always a strong base by giving power to the feet, yeah, but keeping the body straight, but feeling as the standing pose when we stand, where we're straight, that we're pushing from the pelvis down and up, opposite direction. Then strong arms lifting to shoulder level. And then we inhale deep. We exhale, we start to move the pelvis out of the way. And we start to elongate down. Okay, we're bending a little bit the front knee, and then we're stretching it. And then the arm continue down. And with the other one, we start to create a very slow circle, pushing the arm away and away and away and away. And then we're lifting it in line with the bottom arm, and we're breathing to the pose. Okay, from here, let's continue and let's close the torso down, yeah, and place both hands on both sides of the front foot, and let's lift the back heel and stretch the front leg and allow your torso to sink down, to stretch the hamstrings. Just breathe to it and soften. Good. Let's do the same on the other side, but let's move to the other side as we are like now, low. So let's close the left foot and then walk our way from the center, slowly, slowly,
open the right foot, and then let's lift the left heel, and now we're stretching the right hamstrings. We're just breathing to the pose, slowly, slowly. Good. Let's again rotate to the center. Let's keep both feet pointing forward and open a wider step. And let's just move down to one side. Yeah? So we're bending one knee and we're closing a bit to the other leg. Yeah? And looking at the other leg and hold it. Okay, come up, inhale, bend the other knee and go a little bit towards the other foot. I hope it's clear what I'm doing. Beautiful. Back to the center. And then let's close slowly and just sit down. And then let's lie down on our back. Okay? Bend your knees. Embrace your knees. And just roll a bit from side to side to soften your back. Wonderful. Let's rotate the knees, both knees together. Massaging your back when you're rotating. Massaging your lumbar and your sacrum. Slowly, slowly. And let's reverse opposite direction. Wonderful. Let's come back to the center. Let's open the arms in a cross and just drop the knees to one side and then dynamically lift up and drop it to the other side. Always the head rotates opposite direction. Slowly, slowly. Okay, let's come back to the center and let's cross the left leg over the right knee. Okay, and let's bring them both together to the left. Rotate the head and just hold the pose and breathe. Again, always in yoga, when we're holding a pose, we try to focus on the area that is working, that is stretching, and guiding breath and awareness to soften that area. Okay, let's first undo the cross, and then we're lifting first the right and then the left knee to follow, and then we're crossing the right leg over the left and we're twisting to the right. Again, once in the pose, just stay there and breathe and soften. Let's undo. First left goes up, right to follow, and then we're stretching both legs evenly on the floor, and we're just wiggling the pelvis. Yeah, allow, like we did standing, allow the movement to go up and spread all over your body, including your head, even your face, making funny face, just to bring movement into all the muscles of the face.
the arms, the fingers, the toes. Try to bring as much movement as possible to the whole body. And then gradually we're reducing the movement. And then we're taking a deep breath and softening for a minute. Observe the body. Observe your existence. Observing the mind, the breath, the alignment of the body, the spine, sides of the body, how much of your back is touching or not touching the floor. Okay, and let's bring the feet up, bring them close to the buttocks. Yeah, keep them a bit spread, a bit wider than the width of your buttocks, of your pelvis. And then let's stretch the arms backwards. Both arms going backwards. And just open the left side of your back. Let it roll a bit further away. And then the right side of your back, let it extend, the right shoulder blades away from the buttocks. And again, the left. And again, the right. So you feel that your back is super elongated. Okay, and from here, now let's inhale deep and feel that we are lifting the diaphragm up towards the head as we inhale deep. Yes, I want to bring a lot of air to your chest. Now let's exhale and stretch the arms in between the knees. Hold it a bit up, without breathing again. And let's go down and repeat. Inhale. And then stretch one side and then the other side like you're walking. Shoulder blades away from buttocks. You want to elongate your back. And then exhale and again stretch, hands between the knees. Let's stay up. Let's bring the legs together and lift them up. Stretch the arms, both sides of the legs. Push the knees backwards and try to flex your toes down. You're stretching the hamstrings and hold it. If you can, open your arms now to the sides. Keep them in the air, and life is beautiful. Okay, let's embrace and relax the head and roll the head from side to side to soften the head, soften the jaw. Let's make some circles again, both knees together, massaging the back. Opposite direction. Wonderful. Let's place hands underneath the buttocks. Let's bring the elbows as close as possible and the shoulder blades again is tucked under flat. Okay, what we're going to do is stretch both legs. Again, you pay attention to your lower back. If it's sensitive, either don't do it or do less. And then we're going to lift up on our forearms. Okay, inhale. Exhale, we're stretching the legs, lifting up on the forearms and looking at our toes. Keep the legs very strong. Okay, let's bend and go down. Take a deep breath. Relax. Let's repeat. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch legs, bring elbows close to each other. This time let's point our toes as far as we can. And then bend and relax.
Take a deep breath and relax. We're going to repeat one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Go up. And this time let's point our toes and just do like scissors movement. And bring back. Embrace. Release the arms. And embracing, softening, and rolling from side to side, massaging the back. Make sure that your neck is elongated. And again, let's soften the back by making some circles, both knees together. Opposite direction. Wonderful. Let's roll onto our left side or right side, doesn't matter. Just become comfortable. And let's just rest for 1 minute in recovery pose. So let's bring the top leg as close as we can upwards, and the other leg is quietly, it doesn't have to be stretched, just relaxed. Good. And just stay aware to your body like this, and bring your awareness into your spine. And visualize that when you inhale, you're like cleansing your spine from inside, like it's a tunnel of light, and you cleansing, so it's become more and more bright inside your spine. Cleansing down, cleansing up, brightening it up. Every image that you have in your mind, immediately calling life into that image, immediately. Good and bad, yeah? Every thought is the same. So if you have a clear image of light moving through your spine, that's so beneficial for your spine, for your nervous system, for the discs between the vertebrae, everything is rejuvenating. So try to be clear about the image. Wonderful. Let's roll on our front. Yes, so we're lying on the front. Okay, and first of all, let's place our forearm on the floor. Okay, let's bring our toes in. Okay, and let's inhale deep, and if you feel comfortable, we're lifting. So first we're lifting only the abdomen, yeah, and the pelvis, but we're still keeping the knees down. If you feel comfortable to move further, lift your knees up. If not, stay down, only lift what you feel comfortable with. Okay, so if you lift the knee, yeah, make sure that your body is like in a plank pose, but on the forearms, and just move gently forward and backwards. Okay, let's go down. Let's make a small pillow, placing one hand over the other, and place your forehead down on the hands. Stretch your toes and just wiggle your pelvis from side to side to soften the lower back. Okay, let's repeat it. Okay, so we go to like a cobra, a low cobra. Yeah. Before we do anything, make sure that you're establishing a good base. So we're widening the fingers and the palm as much as we can. Yeah, we're pushing the elbows down. We're giving power to our shoulders. Okay, good. So we created a very strong base. Now the toes moving inwards. Yeah. And now, if you feel comfortable, you lift up on your knees. If you feel comfortable, you lift your knees off with a lot of power in your core. And then from here, moving forward and backwards to strengthen the back. Again, we're all checking what works for us, for our body.
today and now. Okay, and then we go down, and again relaxing down, making a small pillow and wiggling pelvis. Wonderful. Let's move back into the child pose. So we're bringing the hands close to the shoulders. We're lifting small cobra through the cat and moving down into the child pose, aiming buttocks to heels and keeping the arms stretched forward, breathing deep to the pose. Inhale deep and soften all tension out. Inhale deep to the whole back. Fill up your back with a lot of air. And exhale tension out. One more time. Inhale deep. Exhale tension out. Okay, from here let's go to keeping the feet together or touching the toes together. Let's widen a wider space between the knees, and let's allow the chest to go even deeper in between the knees. Keeping your hands close to the head, and breathe deep and allow yourself to soften deeper into the pose. Okay, let's help the body sit up, and let's sit in a crossed leg so we can move straight into a twist. Okay, pay attention to your body. Okay, from here, let's lift both legs and let's bring the right knee or the right leg a bit further in and backwards, and then let's cross the left over it. Okay, let's allow the body to adjust to the pose, okay, because this can be challenging. So, of course, the easiest way to start is to bring the heel closer and in a way to sit on it, but then our torso is crooked a bit, okay, but we can start like this, yeah. All the time we try to bring the knee close to the chest. Okay, when the body is kind of sort of okay with that, we can take the heel further out and then allow the buttocks to sink down. Yeah. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and we keep the heel close to the body so we can manage the pose. If it works, take the heel out and sit on both buttocks. Yeah. Okay, let the body adjust. Let the body adjust slowly. Okay, now let's embrace the knee. So we bring in the knee close to the body, and we try to bring the forearm aligned with the thigh, with the outside of the thigh. And then we're supporting behind and we're twisting. Yeah, we continue the movement with the head. And then we breathe deep to the pose. Okay, to come back, first the head comes back, then the torso follows, and we take a deep breath and observing the whole body. Wonderful. Let's help the body undo, or the legs, and we're doing the other side. We're crossing, and we're crossing. Again, we can do it gradually. First, we bring in the heel, and we let slowly the body find the center. And then, if possible, we're taking the heel out so we don't sit on it, if it's possible. If not, keep it under. Yeah, another adjustment here is where do we locate the other foot? You know, it can be further out, can be in. Yeah, you can play with it. Ideally, it should be about in the half, yeah, of the distance of the thigh, yeah, of the external thigh. Okay, but these are all ideas. You know, you do what works for your body. Okay, let's embrace. Pull the knee, yeah, and try to hug it so your forearm is aligned with the outside of the thigh, and then we're twisting backwards. Yeah. As you do it, make sure that you're pulling your pelvic floor in and up, and you're twisting your shoulders, and you're looking backwards and you're breathing to the pose. Okay, head back, torso back. Take a deep breath and observe. It's very beautiful always, this relaxation. So nice. Okay, let's lie a few minutes on our back to relax the body. So we're lying face up. And we're just wiggling the body a bit to soften tension. Wiggling the arms, the legs. And we're taking a very deep breath to the whole body. And as we exhale, we're releasing tension down to the earth. Again, deep breath. Exhale. All the tension out. Again, deep breath, but visualize that your body, all your body is receiving the breath like a balloon that opens up to all direction. It goes to your feet and your toes and your crown. Everywhere it gets a lot of air, a lot of energy. And as you exhale, you soften tension and you're relaxing. Let's make sure that our neck is elongated. Our shoulder blades are tucked under. So our chest is wide and open. And let's soften the cranial bones and the forehead. Let's soften the eyes, the facial muscles, the jaw and the tongue. Let's soften the shoulders and the arms, the hands and the fingers. Feel that those places you're visiting with your awareness, they become super alive, vibrant. Let's soften our chest and our rib cage, front and back. Let's soften our abdomen, our lower abdomen, our pelvic floor. Let's soften our legs, our feet, our toes. And then let's feel that the whole body is connected together and vibrating together. And this vibration is moving out of the body and also occupies the whole space around. And then let's start to breathe deeper, stronger breath into the whole body. Moving the body, moving the arms and the legs. Allow the body to wiggle and connect back to movement. Allow yourself to stretch and to yawn. And bending the knees. And again, embracing and rolling a bit. Let's roll to one side and slowly, gradually sit up. Wonderful. And let's conclude by chanting Om 3 times. So we inhale deep. And let's take a minute of gratitude that we're here together practicing. And let's visualize that this beautiful energy is shared among all beings on planet Earth and in the whole creation. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, beautiful life, beautiful everything. Enjoy your ski, Janet and Sam. Sam? I think that's it.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's a good stretch. There wasn't too much knee bending required. Yeah, thank
Good.
Thank you, that was wonderful.
Thanks, Yair.
Yeah.
Thank you, Niall,
you.
Susan, Claire.
Bye. I'll see you
Have a
then.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life. Everything.
Bye. Thanks.
Adios.